What's going on, guys? Welcome back to S&S Outdoors, and today we're going to be doing a little preseason prep for the upcoming waterfowl season. I just bought some new goose decoys today, new to me. They were on Craigslist and I got them. So we're going to be reflocking some of the heads on these because they're pretty beat up, but it was a really good deal. I couldn't really pass it up. So without further ado, let me show you what you guys need to get flocking your own decoys, and we'll get underway here. Stay tuned. Real quick here, guys, I thought I'd show you the decoys that I got. They're green headgear lessers, the older style lesser, not the Tim Newbolds, fully flocked. I got them for $120, a dozen of them with 2 6-slot bags, and I'm happy with them. Like, the flocking on the back, as you can see, is in pretty good shape. I personally think when the flocking gets a little white on the edges, that it makes it look a little bit better. But as you can see, the heads on some of these guys are kind of wore. They're getting that white look. You can see on this one, they're kind of getting wore down. So I'm going to reflock these, just the heads, because I don't know how to do the bodies, nor do I think it needs it. So I'm going to reflock these quick and show you the process that I go through to do it, as the wind noise is probably getting very bad because I got the door open to get some ventilation in here. But let's get underway and see how we get this going here. Alright, guys, so I got my tote here that I keep my flocking in, my strainer with some flocking ready to go, and then the decoy, one of the decoys that I'm going to flock right now real quick. As you can see, the head, maybe the lighting isn't good enough for you to tell, but the head is really wore down. So how you want to do this, you're going to take your paint right here. It's pretty easy. I don't worry about getting the old flocking off. I just take the decoy. It's easiest if you can take the heads off, but these feeder heads are really stuck on there pretty well. So what you're gonna do, goop up some paint on your brush and paint the head. The bigger the brush, probably the better, unless you're gonna try to get really close to like the cheek patches and stuff. But for the most part, the part that's wore down on these decoys is the top of their head. So I'm using a medium-sized brush. I wish I had a little bit bigger one, but this is about the biggest one we had. So we're making do. You want to be careful not to drip paint on the decoy, obviously, because this is oil-based paint, which is very, very difficult to get off. You have to use like gas or, I don't even know what else you could use. Maybe like a nail polish remover or something would maybe get it off. But I just try my best to keep it off the decoy, and I don't have to worry about what removes it then. And you also, I got the garage door open behind me here. Want to be in a decently well ventilated area because this paint is pretty strong and it's not good to be breathing in those fumes. Some people will wear a mask or like a respirator deal, but I don't wear one. It's just all preference, whatever you want to do, I guess. And looks pretty good. Set the brush down. Take your decoy however you decide to hold it. Put the head down, the part that you're going to flock, and slowly shake your little strainer here that has the flocking in it, and it evenly disperses it across the head, and all that it sticks onto is the painted part. So you just want it to kind of evenly get on there. Once you think you got it pretty good, hit the decoy a couple times, knock off the excess. You can blow on it, whatever you prefer to do. And like I said, well, I didn't really say this yet, but I'm not going to do underneath of his head because the geese don't even see that, but it could use a little bit of flocking, but we'll see. We'll sprinkle a little bit more paint and then flocking on. I see a spot that didn't get it very well. Touch that up real quick. Not really an exact science to it, but flocking goes a long ways. I bought 5 ounces of it for like $5 and $7 worth of shipping off of eBay, and I've got quite a bit in here, and I still have a ton of it left in this bag, as you can see. And I've done already 11 plus 6, so like 17 heads, and then like 20 or 22 tails. And I have a ton left, so the flocking, it goes a long ways. You don't use as much as you think. But there you see, maybe, I'll get some better lighting here in a bit, but we got her flocked up nice like. It's as easy as that, guys. I mean, then let it dry. Obviously, you don't want to put it right back in the bag right away, but like I said, fresh coat of paint, sprinkle some flocking with a strainer. Some people will use like a condiment bottle, and they'll just like squeeze it and puff it on there, but I like to use this strainer. And it's a really good way to keep yourself busy in the off season. Get a couple buddies, maybe you own some decoys with some guys, and get together if you think you need it. It helps a bunch, in my opinion. I'm gonna grab this one real quick. So this one in my left hand has not been flocked, and then the one in my right hand is the one that I just did. If you can tell a difference, maybe, maybe not. The lighting probably isn't the greatest. Like I said, I'll get some better lighting here in a bit, but there you go. There you have it. It's as easy as that to flock a decoy. Alright guys, so here's the quote-unquote finished product. Got the heads on there drying, got some fans on them just to dry that paint that's underneath the flocking. Then those are just the bodies that I washed, and they were sitting and drying, but they're dry now. Alright guys, here's the finished product out in some better lighting. As you can see, looks pretty nice. I definitely think it's worth the time to flock your own decoy heads. If they're in condition that they need to be flocked, don't flock them just like, oh, I want to flock them. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I was hitting the mic there, so that was probably loud. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, if you want any video suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.